Elise had always imagined college life to be about books, exams, and quiet study nights. She never thought it would begin with the sound of someone singing off-key in the shower, her shower, while she stood in the hallway clutching a towel and wondering if she'd made the worst housing decision of her life. At 19, Elise thought of herself as careful, responsible, and maybe just a little boring. She was the type to color code her notes, stay in the library until closing, and say no to parties with a polite smile. Moving into a boarding house close to campus seemed like a safe, grown-up decision. It was cheaper than a dorm, quieter than living with her cousins, and gave her the independence she secretly craved. What she didn't expect was Lance, her new board mate. The first time she met him, Elise almost thought she had walked into the wrong house. He was lounging on the couch in a loose white shirt, earbuds in, strumming a beat-up guitar with the kind of careless confidence she had only seen in K-drama male leads. His hair was messy, but in a deliberate way. His grin lopsided and cocky, like he was already in on a joke she hadn't heard yet. "You must be the new one," he said, his eyes trailing over her suitcase. "I'm Lance, second year. Don't worry, I don't bite, unless you ask." Elise's ears burned at the boldness of that last line. She'd expected awkward small talk about majors and classes, not a half-joking, half-flirty remark from a stranger she'd be living with. She muttered her name quickly, Elise, freshman, business major, and hurried to her room. But the house wasn't that big. Avoiding him was impossible. By the second night, Elise had already learned 3 things about Lance. He had no concept of personal space. He liked to tease her reactions. He was trouble, the kind that felt equal parts annoying and dangerously fun. Like when she came into the kitchen at midnight to grab water, only to find him shirtless, eating cereal straight out of the box. "Couldn't sleep?" he asked casually, leaning against the counter as though it was the most natural thing in the world to be half naked around her. Elise, in her oversized pajamas, suddenly felt underdressed. "Just thirsty," she muttered, grabbing her glass as quickly as possible. "You're cute when you're shy," he teased, and Elise nearly choked on her water. From then on, Lance seemed determined to make her blush at least once a day. Sometimes it was harmless, like offering her the bigger slice of pizza with a wink. Other times, it was maddening, like casually mentioning he could hear her humming in her room when she thought no one was listening. And yet, Elise couldn't deny that her boring little life was suddenly far less boring. The craziest part? She wasn't sure if she hated it.